When it came time to make a reasonably important decision that could and did affect family values, see, it's important to recognise the value system. It doesn't matter where you go in the world, value systems is paramount. And when it come time for a problem that affected families, who's going to solve it? The elders. And that's the imperative of the Australian Aboriginal system, is the eldership system. Most important. If you've got no rhyme and reason to solve a problem, it's a dysfunction. And so in their wisdom, these old people, they knew there's a problem, it would go to the senior, the most senior person. In our case, matriarchal society, woman business, women run the government. Down there along the eastern seaboard there, in our country anyway, from down there from the Tweed up to Kombumerri, Coomera River, foot of the mountains, Wandjeriba country. And so they would go to the most senior person because she would have all the wisdom. Who was that? Our grandmother. And before that was Waroo. But that's another story, talking about Waroo, because that was the time of the timber traders up in the mountains. And so things went right off course there, because with colonial connections, the way of the Aboriginals just gradually faded away. And there was only two people who maintained, very, very important question here, there were two people who maintained connection to country, right? Waroo and Jenny, my grandmother, our grandmother, yeah. So when it come to decision making, everyone had a little bit of a say, but the final decision, after there was a joint discussion around what was best, whether it be for a single person or a family or a couple who were having a problem, grandmother, she would say, well, this is how it got to be. There was no dissenting, no dysfunctional conversations. Her word was final, and that's all there was to it. And we lived there, in our limited lifespan, we lived there, did not have a problem, because the law, and remember, it was customary law, most important, and quite humbly, customary law, I think if we could apply that in many instances of today's society, I think would help us on the sustainability of how to live life and live it more profitably and better for the children growing up.